Dear children, in this given question, in which we need to design a program which inputs a date in 6-digit number format, and that is 14, 12, 96. What we need to do, we need to just test the validity of the date and print the date in full form. And if the date is invalid, then print a message as invalid date. Otherwise, we need to print the message as valid date. So for the same, we have created a class which is print date in words. As in the previous video, we have created one of the integer array with maximum number of days month wise. I think I need not to explain it again. One function we had made which was returning true when the past year is a leap year, and another function was returning true when the past date is a valid date. It was returning true in case of valid date, otherwise it was returning a false value. Here for the month name we have created a string array having name of the month of the year, right from January to December. Here at the very first index we have taken blank, and at index number 1 we have taken January, at index number 2 we have taken February. Likewise, the same concept we had taken earlier with maximum number of days month wise. So now in this function display we have added one more function display in this. And what is the purpose of this display function? The purpose of this display function was that it was receiving three parameters. It is receiving three parameters dd, mm and yy. And on the basis of that, it is just making a new string r which will describe the current date in its full form, and then finally it is returning the date in its full form. What is the logic behind this? Is that suppose we have three possible values of dd. Suppose it is 1 and then 11 and then 21 and then 31. It can be first, it can be 11th, it can be 21st, it can be 31st. So if we extract the last digit of this date, every dd part, if we extract the last digit and then after eliminating the last digit, if the remaining digit is not 1, then the rest of the dd part will get appended with this st value, st string value. For example, if it is 1, then it is first. If it is 11, then it is 11th. That's why we need to eliminate this. If it is 21st, then it is st. If it is 31st, then it is st again. So if after eliminating the last digit, if the remaining part of the dd is not 1, the rest of the cases will get appended with st. That's why I have appended. That's why the condition is, if dd mod 10 is 1, means if the last digit is 1, and if after eliminating the last digit, if the remaining part is not 1, then we are appending the r part with st along with dd. In another one, if suppose the value is 2, if it is 12, if it is 22nd. So in the same manner, what I have done here, if the last digit is 2 and after eliminating the last digit, if the remaining part of the dd is not 1, means that we need to eliminate this part. And if it is not 1, then the rest of the part of the dd, rest of the cases in dd will get appended with nd. So if the last digit is 2 and the remaining part after eliminating this last digit is not 1, then it will get appended with nd. In a similar way, if the last digit is 3, and after Eliminating that last digit, if the remaining DD part is not 1, then the rest of the DD cases will get appended with RD. The same condition for the same I have written here. And if none of the cases are true, then the rest all cases of DD will get appended with TH. Now the question is, if the date is 1/1/2010, suppose, so the equivalent full form date in full form will be 1st January 2010. So the question is, from where we will be getting this January, this word January, the name of the month. So here we have already taken this array, string array, in which at index number 1 we have stored January. So if mm is 1, then from this index number 1 we will get January, and that will get appended along with this comma. Everywhere we have done, in every case we have done this. And now see in the main method. We want to check this in the main method. In the main method, what I have done? In this program, what I have done, I have entered a date in this GDMMYY format. I have extracted this date part. I have extracted this date part with the help of this split function. So we have got DD at index number 0. We have got MM at index number 1. We have got YY at index number 2. We have converted that date part equivalent into Z part in DD, MM and YY. And in this function is valid date. Since we know that this valid date function will return true if the date is valid. So here what I'm checking if the given date is not valid, then this block will get executed, and then immediately after that return will happen. So it means control will never reach this statement if return statement within this main method is executed. So let us check this. Here in this, if it is 12/12/2010, see that the date is 12th December 2010. In order to check all the cases, what I want to do is I want to just put these statements within comments, and here I want to execute a loop from 1 till it is up to 31st, and here in place of DD I want to pass I, and in place of MM I want to pass 12, and in place of YY I want to pass 2010. So see what happens here. What happens is it is just printing all the values of December right from 1st up to 31st December. 1st December, 2nd December, 3rd December, 4th December, 5th December, 6th, 7th onwards up to 31 you can see. So it simply means this code is working. So just eliminate this loop, remove these comments and check it one more time. Just input a random value, suppose it is 31st 02 and it is 2009. So you see that it is an invalid date. So it is working for the rest of the cases. But see the question. The question contains that we need to input a 6-digit number. So it simply means we need to input a 6-digit number, and if it is not a 6-digit number, then no need to check its validity even. So here what I want to do, just remove this part and here just take one variable num, and here take few more variables dd, mm and yy, and here just enter 6-digit number that you will input within this. Children, here we need to check if it is a 6-digit number. So if num is greater than or equals to, it simply means if the number comes within this range, if the number comes within this range, it is a 6-digit number. But here I am checking if this case is invalid, so you can display wrong input. Try again. Wrong input, try again, and immediately return. Now, if the number is valid, we need to extract the rest of the part. So here we need to extract the values of dd, mm, and yy. So how to extract the values? It is yy, which is num mod 100, mm is equals to num by 100 mod 100, and this dd part will be num by let us see all the values. It is dd, it is mm, it is yy. Suppose the values are 1 2 3 4 5 6. You will see that it is 12, 34, and 56. So it is extracting all the values in this manner only. Now we have got the values of dd, mm, and yy, and now we have to check. So here if is valid date, which is dd, mm, yy, the date is valid. But here if it is not valid, what we have to do? We have to display invalid date and immediately return the statement. The purpose of the return statement from the main method is whenever return statement executes, the rest of the part which follow that conditional statement in which the return statement is placed will not get executed. It means where the cursor is blinking at this time, the statements which we are going to keep here will not get executed. And after that, if everything is okay, if everything is okay, we are passing dd, mm, and yy. So this date will get displayed on the screen. Suppose the date is 12/12/2010. You will say 12/12. Sorry, it is not a 6-digit number, so wrong input. Try again. Okay, so it must be a 6-digit number only. So here 12 12 sorry 12 98. It is 12 December 98. Check for another input. If it is 12/02/90, then it is 12th February 90. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.